majority fight for, one of the largest corporate bailouts with as few strings as possible in American history. Shameful. The greed of that fight is wrong for crumbs, for our families. And the option that we have is to either let them suffer with nothing or what
tax filing deadline to July 15th. It provides about $300 billion in loans for small businesses, much of which would be forgiven if they rehire and pay their workers. Another $500 billion in loans is provided for big companies, states, and municipalities. So it does some good things. Some. Here are some other things that it provides for, and these are just a few. $20 million for the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration. $2 million for Justice Information Sharing Technology for the DOJ. $60 million for NASA for Safety, Security, and Mission Services. $75 million for the National Science Foundation. $400 million in election security grants. $200 million for the FCC, $100 million for the TSA, because we all know how useful that is on a good day. An additional $7 million for wildland fire management. $25 million for the Kennedy Center.
Changing the emission standards on airplanes. Mr. President, what the hell do the emission standards on airplanes have to do with thousands of people dying and millions of people out of work in the coronavirus epidemic? Don't treat this bill like a partisan Christmas. We've got things we would like to advance too. Things I believe in deeply. You want to talk about what I'd like to do? I'd like to abolish the IRS. I've campaigned on that all over the country. I'm going to continue fighting for that. But, Mr. President, I'm not standing here with an amendment saying, as part of this emergency relief, let's abolish the IRS. There's a place for that political and policy discussion. Wind and solar tax credits. Mr. President, what in the hell does a windmill have to do with this crisis? And they're willing to extort a crisis to try to advance their political agenda. $75 million in extra grant money for the National Endowment for the Arts. Another $75 million for the National Endowment for Humanities. It also provides $75 million for NPR and PBS, $25 million to clean and sanitize the Capitol building. Finally, an additional $25 million for salaries and expenses for Congress. Now, the fact checkers that be and the congressmen who passed this bill want you to know that that is not a $25 million salary raise. No, not at all. It's just $25 million more for their telework equipment, childcare, and food expenses. So not salaries. Totally okay. Oh, by the way, this is all additional money on top of what these agencies and departments were already appropriated earlier this year. This is extra. Now, I'm all about helping Americans survive this crisis. The massive price tag on this bill should scare us all witless, considering we're already $23 trillion in debt. But millions of people have lost their jobs through no fault of their own here, and they have to eat. But can someone please tell me what in the world Shakespeare in the Park has to do with the coronavirus? What the hell do the emission standards on airplanes have to do with thousands of people dying and millions of people out of work in the coronavirus?